Welcome to Heal with Us, where we aim to inspire, strengthen, and empower.
Now
Now
let's
let's
begin
begin
to
to
heal.
heal. Hey y'all, I'm Toya, and I'll be investigating the business of everyday people like you and I. This is Dr. Nikkisha. She'll be checking in on your heart. And that's Tam. She'll be enlightening you with fun facts you didn't even know you needed. She's just nerdy like that. Now that you met us, let's get in your business.
In your business.
All right. So I wanted to ask, how do you feel when someone is gracious to you?
Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, appreciate it, and I feel grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give an example. I was very surprised. I had an issue with an Amazon order recently, and they actually sent me an email saying, "Thank you for being so kind," and et cetera,
Mm-hmm.
et cetera. And I was like, I took it to heart because I had to think about it. Like, this is customer service. They have to come across some people who are not so polite.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
It was unexpected, but it also seemed very
Yeah.
sincere. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I feel uncomfortable. And I say that because part of my love language is gift giving. I love to give to
Mm-hmm.
people. And so when someone takes their God given time to be gracious to me, it just makes me feel
Mm-hmm.
uneasy. It's not like I'm grateful, but I just feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh God, I can't
Yeah.
take like little old me. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like the spotlight on me. I don't like
Yeah.
attention. I don't be doing no surprise parties. Don't no.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
makes just awkward. I feel
Mm-hmm.
awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I think me, I'm a big old crybaby, so I'm just like, oh, okay, hold on, give me a second, try to gather myself. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it when somebody is gracious to me.
Need to come back to her. So you're a
Uh
gift giver, but you feel awkward when somebody gives you a gift.
oh.
So do you think it would help if you thought about how they feel when you give them something?
Mm-mm.
Like I mean, your gifts are very thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that same little, you don't think you could give that to yourself is what I'm trying to say. Like allow yourself to experience that same type of gratitude or
Hmm.
appreciation or
Yeah,
just
that was.
honor or
Mm, mm, mm,
that's
mm-mm.
interesting.
No,
Okay, that's
no. But
interesting.
I've never. That's a good question. I've never
Yeah,
thought about like put
yeah,
myself in that person's shoes.
yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe that would
Mm-mm.
help
Yeah.
because I
No.
mean, you bless people, you're a
Yeah.
giver, and I feel like that's not fair to you. I mean, I know
Yeah.
you don't give to get back, but I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
Yeah.
allowing yourself to experience that because that's a blessing, and
I don't know.
yeah.
I guess because it's, I guess was kind of instilled growing up, um, and then coming from very meager, humble
Mhm.
beginnings, you didn't get a lot, and when you
Mhm.
did, it was an occasion,
Hmm.
Right.
birthday,
Right.
Hmm.
Yes.
Christmas. It wasn't a just because.
Right.
Hmm.
And
Right.
if it was you got to a certain point in age that you knew, like every kid goes in the store and it's like, oh, I want this, put it in the basket.
Right.
There was no money, there was
Right.
no
Hmm.
room, so you
Right.
couldn't ask,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and I think I'm just kind of stuck
Right.
there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
why,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I say it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
That's
makes
what I was
sense.
gonna ask next. Like, how do you feel when someone's being generous to you? And I think I'm the same way. Like, I'm okay with giving, but when somebody gives me something, I feel like immediately, okay, now I gotta get them something, or I gotta write a
Yeah.
thank you card, or
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm already thinking about like what else to do so they, even though they were just doing it out of the kindness of their heart, not
Hmm.
expecting anything bad,
Hmm.
but you just feel like, okay, they gave me something, I need to give them something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? How does?
I mean, I love giving gifts, as well as words of encouragement. And I think all I really like, and I shouldn't even expect anything, but for me, just seeing someone feeling grateful or
That's
Mhm.
me.
happy or
That's
that
me.
is like the blessing for me.
Yep.
That's like the gift back to me.
Mhm.
And like I remember like giving some people some gifts and they just kind of like didn't seem to appreciate it. And I was like, I don't even want anything back. I just want you to know that you like are grateful that I actually took time out of my day to like think of you and get something for you. So but I'm learning that just it'll let it go. Like it's try to enjoy just the giving in and of itself too.
But
and
now
not
I need you
necessarily
to
how somebody
flip that. How do
responds.
you feel when somebody is generous to you?
Oh, I'm very and I definitely think sometimes it depends on like the occasion or the
Yeah.
person, but I mean, typically, especially if it's unexpected. And me and my husband had this conversation, which is funny, because I was like, I don't want to know what you're getting me. Don't ask me what I want. Like I like to be surprised.
Pumpkin,
Like every
that's
now and
every
again,
man.
I know, and every now and again, it's okay to like say, okay, this is what I really want this, but I'm like, I don't want that to be every gift exchange we do is something, because then it's like I might as well just get it myself. Like I like the surprise, and now it's like every time he gets something for me, and I have no say. It's like overwhelmingly amazing because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I would have never got that for myself, but
They're
I love
so
it.
good
You
at
know?
picking stuff when they do it on
Yes,
the
yes. Like oh
I
yes.
have to tell
Yes.
mine, send pictures. I can't tell. I have to send pictures with the size or whatever it is. I have to, because he just, if I let him pick something, like, dude, have you known me for
Right,
3 years or
right.
not? Like,
Wow.
what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay. And then I was gonna say, how do you show your gratitude? Like, what is your way of showing
you
it?
know what? I get in my head, because I thought about it when you said that. Like when someone gives me a gift, I get in my head like, okay, did I come across like I really liked it? Okay, you got to smile. Yeah,
okay.
like
Yes.
thank you. Yay.
Oh my
Like, I really
gosh.
get in my head, because I'm like, and it could be something that I love to death, and it's just like, okay, did I show enough gratitude? Thank you. Okay, do I hug them? Like this is all going through my head,
Yeah.
and then I can't focus on the
Yes.
gift. So I get all in my way. I just yeah.
I think for me, it just, like I said, it depends. I mean, if it's something that is just like unexpected or just something really, really thoughtful, and I'm like, you're going to see that, oh, I love this. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
and I've never really had someone like give me something that didn't seem thoughtful. I'll just say that. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that. 'Cause
Never
then
ever.
I mean, but unless it's like one of them little cheesy, like, what do you call them, exchanges at Christmas and all that, something like that.
Yeah.
But like genuinely, like people giving me something for my birthday, or just like, thank you so much for helping, whatever. It's usually the sincerity either of how they're saying thank you. They might not even be the gift itself, but just how they're coming off that gratitude, or the gift might just be like evident that they really thought of
Yeah.
So
me.
question. If you did get a gift that you
Oh
did
Lord.
not like, did you play it off and like, oh, I love it.
Now,
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure that's probably
God.
happened on some Christmases.
Not, I mean, not like the kids,
Oh,
or
no, no,
because
no.
everybody's
Yeah.
gonna lie for the
Right,
kids.
right.
It could be the ugliest
Right.
mug you've ever seen in your life. Like, what the heck? I
Like,
can't
now,
even
what am I
hold
going
it.
to I'm going to
Where's
hide this in the back of the cabinet? Yeah.
But I mean, have you ever had?
I have. I think I had. And
I lied. I'm gonna be honest.
I was just like, oh, thank you. I think I was just like, thank you.
Not the long thank you. You're great. I will say though, I do appreciate when somebody says they don't like the gift, and you would think that you would. Like for me, I'm a crybaby.
You've had somebody come out
Yes,
and say,
somebody
oh,
actually told me, and they were like, "Oh, do you have somebody else you can gift it to? Because I don't want to waste, something that I know I'm not gonna use."
Oh,
And I
wow.
thought my feelings would be hurt, but I just appreciate it. I felt bad because now I have nothing to give you.
Right.
But
my feelings have been hurt, because I'm a thoughtful. When I set out to get someone a gift, I put thought into it.
Yeah.
To the point where that person be like, oh my God, this person really knows and pays attention. So it would have hurt my feelings, because I'm a thoughtful gift giver.
Yeah. See, I don't know how I would take. I don't even know how. I mean, on one hand, like you said, it's the honesty. You can appreciate that, but then again, it's like somebody's giving you a gift, like just I don't know. I don't know how to approach that one.
And that could be one of those things too, where somebody doesn't know how to receive it.
Right,
So
that's
they are
true.
just like, no, give it to
That's
somebody
their
else.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then I think I show my gratitude with words also. I think Keisha said words. This one right here overthinks. But I think I'm just not shy about it. I'm just like gushing, saying exactly how I feel about it. Even if I don't like the gift, I think I'm still just grateful because I'm like, you thought about me, you know. So it's more on that level than I love this. It's more like, oh, thank you for thinking about me. So, but yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I reflect. Oh, you shouldn't have. And depending on what it is, if I can't, I'll sneak it back to them.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like if it's a gift card or money,
Yeah.
and then the person called me a text, you little sneaky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you special.
Yeah. But I'm not
Keeping my
good
gift
at
cards.
like how you do the thoughtful gifts. I'm so not good at that. Like, I'm thinking because I love this. They're gonna be like, yay, and then it's like,
yes.
thank you.
Right.
The long thank you. So yeah. Yeah. I'm
That's
not.
true.
I don't have that gift of like picking the
Yeah.
perfect thing.
Yeah. I can relate.
Well, thank you for letting me get in y'all business.
In your business.
Sure. Of course. Blessings. How's your heart, everyone? So we are going to continue our conversation about gratitude and generosity. And I think I want to pick your brains and hearts, ladies, about just how do you maintain a posture of gratitude and generosity? And I feel like I say it together because I feel like they feed off of each other. It's like the more I'm grateful and appreciative of things, the more I want to bless and give others, you know? So I feel like they go hand in hand. But how do you really cultivate that? How do you, because I'm not going to lie, like I know, like, studies say, people who are grateful, who practice gratitude, their health is, they're more healthy. Of course, their mental state is more, and a more balanced. Their heart, like their literal, your actual heart is actually healthier, and just your relationships are better. So we know that as a benefit to expressing gratitude and being grateful and giving to others. My problem is I know how to be grateful and be genuine, but like trying to practice it, like just regular, like as far as like making it a routine, if it makes sense, like the gratitude journals and the gratitude talk and things like that. I've tried those things, and like I enjoy it when I'm in the moment, and I'm doing it for like a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I ain't touched that thing in about 2 months now. So it's like, how do y'all feel like you can really like cultivate and foster a lifestyle of gratitude and generosity?
Well, for me, it's all of what I've been through throughout my life. A lot of things from abuse, different types of abuse, economic hardships, academic challenges. So just having lived through that and gone through that, and just seeing the dichotomy of the previous generation before me and how it wasn't really, I don't know, expressed or a thing.
Right.
It wasn't a thing. It was like your main focus was to work, give, and just, it wasn't really a thing where you sat down and you really thought about it and made it, like you said, a everyday occurrence in your life, made it a part of your life, just like brushing your teeth.
Right, exactly.
So that's what I would say.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the same thing. Like when you go through something that's life changing or life altering, it makes you see things different, and you want people to know you appreciate them, or you know what I mean. So you don't want somebody to feel unappreciated. So I think it has a lot.
There.
Yes. Yeah. So I think it has a lot to do with that, and you don't even really think about doing it. You just are doing it.
Yep.
You're just on autopilot doing it. Yeah.
And I've had someone tell me that it was too much.
Wow.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, because I'm an overthinker,
Mhm.
I would have killed for someone to
Yeah.
have
Right.
appreciated
Yeah.
me like
Right.
this.
Wow.
And then I get in my feelings and I'm
Mhm.
like, want to say you hurt my feelings because
Right.
I'm coming from a good place.
Right. Right.
And it's like, the person's like pipe down, like you're
Mhm.
over the top, like it's
Oh
too much.
wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah,
That's
Yeah, I hear
interesting.
that all the time.
Oh wow, that's interesting. And I
Yeah.
think like listening to y'all, because this was my whole thing. I was like, for me, it's like I don't know. It's like a two ends of the two sides of the coin. Like sometimes when I'm going through hard times, I'm more grateful because it's like, oh my God, I remember when life was a lot
Mhm.
easier over here. But
Mhm.
then sometimes it's hard to be grateful in the midst of that because you're suffering.
Mhm.
But then I find when I'm happy and everything's happy go lucky, I'm forgetting to be grateful because
Mhm.
everything's going smooth. So
Mhm.
it's like trying to find that real sincere balance of truly being
Yeah.
grateful and generous because I'm like one thing about the gratitude journal, it was like, okay, waking up, trying to do it first thing in the morning or at night because my nights are my thing. That's my time. That's my, what's that cadence or whatever you were talking about? Not cadence. What is it with the time clock? You got to,
your
Circadian
circadian
yeah,
rhythm.
thank you, your circadian rhythm. Yes, mine is at night. So, yeah, so I was trying to do it, but I felt like I was forcing it. Like, oh, thank you for the butterflies. Am I really thankful for the butterflies? Like, am I really? Like, so it's
Care
like
about them butterflies.
exactly. So it's like I'm really just trying to, and then like it's interesting too because it's like, yes, suffering and just going through stuff and having amazing people in our life and all these wonderful experiences or whatever should make us more grateful. But then I'm also in a place where I'm like, how do I express gratitude? Just based on, like you said, just waking up, breathing, the fact that I have a good God, who loves me and who is covering me and caring for me. Like, I think sometimes the focus is what kind of like puts people in a place where it's easier to be grateful. But then sometimes you're grateful, but it's like, should that not be your foundation for gratitude? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, should suffering always be the foundation for
No,
I'm so
I
grateful
would say
because
no.
oh my God, I came from,
Yeah.
like, should that always be our foundation, or should it be because my thing is, when I say consistency, I mean even your anchor, what's anchoring you to that gratefulness. And I think that's why it's been hard for me to stay consistent with
Yeah.
just the consciously doing it, because it's like, what's really anchoring me to being grateful and and appreciative.
And it's weird because I think I just had an aha moment. When you go through something where like you don't think you're gonna make it to the next morning, or whatever it is you're going through, instead of me having a hole, I think it's almost like I got a piece of God with me. So that's
Wow.
the that's what's doing it. Like
Wow.
I don't feel like I'm
Yes,
doing it on
that's
my
it.
own.
That's it.
It's just I'm
Yeah.
waking up
Yeah.
like that.
And that's it. And I think that's why I know when I get into places where it's forced, it's like I'm missing that partnership, I guess,
Yeah.
and connection, and that
And it
I'm
was
really
nothing
missing.
that I went like I was like, please do,
Right.
I think it just happened and I'm just realizing it, like honestly right now.
Wow.
Like I think that's what it is because how else would I have we even be sitting up right
Right.
now, like
Right.
without being devastated every day.
Right.
But because I didn't do it on my own,
Right.
So
Yeah.
but
That's a
yeah.
good point. And I think somebody said to me, they were like, sometimes you're, what did they say? Sometimes you're like, how did she put it? She was actually my therapist. Like, she said, basically, she was like, you can be the diamond, but because you're the diamond, you don't realize you're the diamond. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really seeing the blessings
Yeah.
of you or the blessings that are connected to you because it's just normal to you. And it's like somebody has to like really like pull it out. Like, no, do you understand that, like you said, what you have, that grace that you have, that ability to just still just let stuff fall off your shoulders, like that's a gift,
Yeah.
but it's normal to you now because you've been walking with it for so
Yeah.
long. So I think that's where I am, trying to see what I've overlooked in the past and being grateful for that, but also seeing the things that are out, out there that are attached to just, blessings that are just meaningful, to who I am and who I'm becoming and who I hope to bless. If that makes sense to y'all. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just having a moment
Okay.
because I'm kind of new to Christianity. Yes, I went to church when I was younger, but I didn't understand any of it. So it's been probably like 5 years since my walk restarted. And I've been like searching, like, I want to feel like people feel, like how they're like feeling like they feel close to God. And like, I want that feeling. Like, why don't I have that feeling? Meanwhile, it's been here all along.
It's been here all along. The diamond is right
Yes.
there. Hello. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
exactly.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And that's a
Yeah.
good point because I think sometimes we're expecting something that's unrealistic or just like it's right there. Like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
grabbing for straws, but really what you want is right here.
Yeah.
It's in you. It's with
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all I really wanted to, because like I said, I mean, there are a lot of ways to practice gratitude, but I just, like I said, I wanted to just figure out what worked for y'all and what helps you to just really be genuinely grateful and appreciative every day, even when you don't feel like expressing gratitude, just helping you stay in that place because who wants to focus on, the
Yeah.
ugly, so
Yeah.
yeah. So thank
Yeah.
y'all. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
sharing. So thank y'all for joining this segment. And remember to guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life.
Hello. 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 It's
Hey,
about
girl.
that time to come on over to the corner. The corner. I'm trying to change this up a little bit, because someone said they were getting a little bored with my intro.
How dare they?
No.
So, we're talking about gratitude, and I want to go on the point of gratitude journals. And I know you
Okay.
said, oh, it's so hard to keep it up and blah, blah, blah. But I have some questions that they're like base questions that when I am journaling, I tend to fall back on them to
Okay.
kind of help me polish up and
Okay.
resurface that gratitude area of my life. So I'm going to ask you, I have 21, but I'm not going to ask you all of them. I'm just going to ask you some.
Okay.
And maybe one of these questions will be one that you can revert to
Okay.
when it's time for you to try to get
Yes.
back on point with your
Yes.
journaling. But it's good that you're journaling, though.
Yes.
It's good. So, my first question. Oh, by the way, I have a question. Toy, who do you love?
Who do I love?
Mm-hmm.
All the people of the world.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Not all the people of the
Roger.
world. Not all the people of the world.
That's your final answer?
I think so.
Okay.
I love all.
Oh, you gonna let her get away with that?
I mean,
I really do.
This is as if she's journaling, so
Yeah. I mean, I
I'm
think
her
I do love
conscience.
everyone.
Look, I'm like, you gonna let her get away with that?
I really do.
Okay. I mean, I know you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Who are we talking about?
I know.
What say you, Doc?
Who do I love? I mean, that is a weird question because I mean, you want to say obvious. I love Jesus, and I
Okay.
love my family, and I love all the wonderful
who?
friends.
Not a group. Not yes, I'm being.
But you let her say a group. She said all the people of the world.
Me out?
But she didn't say group. She said the whole picture of folks. She said the world. You
love them
said
all.
family.
Oh my gosh, I feel like this question is a trap or something. I mean, I love Jesus. I love my husband. I love my sons and daughters. I love my friends and all my cousins, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews. I mean, what? The teachers I work with, hi, love y'all. The students I've taught from the beginning to now. I love you. Okay.
Well,
My brother-in-law, I love you.
Oh, Cameron, man got his shout out. For me, who do I love? I'm gonna have to, and this may sound selfish, but it took me a long time to get here, Dad Nabbit, and I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna say me.
I knew you were gonna say that. Good.
It took a lot of work, a lot of therapy, because there was a point in my life that I did not love myself, and I'm not even gonna be bashful about it or shame about it. I did not love myself.
You're freeing people by saying that.
So,
yeah,
I'm saying me.
amen.
Next question. Stop. What made you smile lately? What?
What? Not
Not
who.
things or who.
What? Oh gosh. I mean, that is so.
Let me. I gotta be specific.
Okay, please do.
Lately, meaning yesterday. I'll give you yesterday.
Okay, yesterday. Let me think.
What made you smile yesterday?
Well, okay. Well, seeing my daughter with her friends celebrating their homecoming adventures. So yeah, that made me smile.
Okay. Whew. I had to break that down for her.
Girl.
What say you?
Oh my gosh, it doesn't take much for me. I can look at the sky and I'm smiling. Yeah.
But
don't
lately,
take
like lately, I
Literally, when I was
pulling.
pulling into my driveway last night when I got from work, I just looked up at the sky and was like, "Oh, so pretty. Earth is so pretty."
And you sat in the car for a minute and just
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
For me,
nature baby.
lately, what made me smile lately? I don't know. Because I'm
So let's be more specific.
Yesterday.
yesterday. Okay, let me think about my goings-ons yesterday. I would have to say yesterday what made me smile was that nice big piece of honey bun cake that I made. It was so.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
And you didn't bring us any
Oh.
no left.
Disrespectful.
There was no leftovers.
Okay.
They licked the pan
Okay.
like there was
Oh.
nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. So I would have to say because I had been cutting back on my sugars. So
Okay.
as I'm I'm gonna have this piece of cake
Uh-huh.
today.
Yes. Yes.
So
today.
it was yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to say
Yes.
that. Okay, Toya.
You don't get it. By order.
I know.
Who can you count on? One person.
The husband.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cameron man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. You just saying that because of Cameron, you
No, it's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
I believe
Even
her.
when he don't want to, he comes.
What say you, Doc?
I would say the same, and I would say my husband. I would also say my mother has always been an amazing support system.
You just can't stick to the rules of the game.
What? I'm sorry.
One.
I cannot
Doc,
leave people
one.
out.
It ain't
cannot.
about leaving. It's that you're answering the
Okay,
question.
so my husband. Okay.
In the way in which it was
gosh,
asked.
Okay, my husband. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, yes.
See, I didn't even go further and say why.
Okay.
I'm gonna settle
Okay.
for that.
Okay. Thank
This
you.
could be why you're having a hard time with the gratitude journal.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna pinpoint that.
I don't know how to narrow it down. Yes, absolutely.
Who can I count on? I'm gonna say God. You know,
Of course.
yeah, my husband is there.
That's cheating though, because we know we can count on God.
she mad at your
I'm not cheating. Cameraman, ain't that cheating? I'm sorry.
You can't be unteachable.
Okay,
right
I'm sorry.
now.
I'm sorry. Okay,
There's
okay,
no
go ahead.
right
We're gonna
or
let
wrong,
it slide.
X's or X's,
Yes. Okay. We're gonna leave that alone.
But what I'm saying is I said God because some people, you know, wait on him and count on him and pray for him and never. They do, but they don't really know that he came through. But there have been some times
Yeah.
that I was like, God, you know, this ain't the time for your humor because God got a sense of humor when it comes to me because it ain't no other way. Like, dude, you be telling some serious jokes. I'm just saying. But it's been some times that, whew, I had to lean on them. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Toya, where do you like to go?
Don't like to go anywhere. I like to stay home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So home.
Yeah.
Okay. What say you, Doc?
Well, you know, my favorite place is the beach.
The beach.
So yeah.
I don't like the beach.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I love it.
It's because
The
we got
wind,
spoiled. We grew up here. So.
Yes,
The
yeah.
sand.
All right, looking at the water.
Where do I like to go? I love to sit on my couch with my book, my Kindle.
That sounds
Oh, so
lovely.
you're going wherever you want. You're in the
Yes.
book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I would say
I
that.
like it.
I do too.
Doc, what I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna let you give me more because
Okay, thank you.
it's a little tougher.
Yes,
You
it
can't
is.
stay in the
I
line.
cannot. I cannot. Never could.
What activities bring you
She gonna do
joy?
that. Oh, okay. Writing for sure in my journal. Not the gratitude
Not the
journal, but the
gratitude.
journal. And I would say listening to music.
Oh,
Yeah,
any
calming music. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What say you, Toya? What say you, Toya?
Activities. I am a scatterbrain, so I like to draw, paint. I bought a flute.
You bought a flute?
What?
Yes. A real flute.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Where did you get this?
So I can play F and E now. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh, I am so proud of you.
I might have also bought a violin, but I haven't picked that one up yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bought one?
Yeah.
Well, I would like to come over and play
Yes.
with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we starting that hill with us 3 bands?
I think
Yeah,
so.
let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. Why didn't you tell me about this? I could have went with you to purchase some items.
I might have gotten in trouble at home
Oh.
when the instruments was coming in.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that part.
You
So I
was-
couldn't
you
really
was
talk
bucking
about it
on
out
the budget.
loud.
You was
Yeah,
bucking on the
I
budget.
was. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
about
ask
that.
a question. We can keep moving.
Okay.
Activities that bring me joy: baking,
Hmm.
cleaning,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I wish I had that joy.
and organizing.
I do like
yeah,
organizing.
yeah, that makes me feel
The
good
best.
too.
Those bring me joy.
Okay.
Oh, we singing. We both like to sing. Also, I forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah,
singing.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
haven't. That's one thing that I've really kind of slacked away from. It's been some years that I don't know. I just feel like the older I get, the more octaves I lose, and so it's just, I don't know. I've really veered away from.
But I bet
singing.
the ones you lost, you gained them somewhere else, and you just don't know.
Yeah,
it.
my hips.
No,
Oh,
ma'am. No, ma'am.
that's
That's
not
not,
how
what
that
I
works.
meant.
That's not how that works.
Next question. Okay. What item? Now I can't.
Okay, fine. I will stick to one.
Item
Okay.
brings you joy.
Item. Oh God.
Not.
I know, right? I know. I would have to say again, it would be my journal.
Okay.
Yeah, because I get to write and express and hash out and be creative and all the things. So yeah.
Okay.
Do not judge me.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
It's gonna be my bed.
Oh, her bed.
Hey.
Okay. I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah.
This moment. Yeah.
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 The thing that brings my blanket.
Oh.
My blanket.
Okay.
My blanket.
Oh,
My blanket.
yeah, I have a
And
few
my
of those.
husband, I guess he thought it was funny to hide my blanket.
No.
And I was going off. He was like, "Girl, you got 15,000 points." No,
I want this
I
one.
want
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like, go get my blanket. Can't remember where you was. If you don't want to lose all your time, I need you to go find my blanket
Right
and
now.
stop playing. Like, my blanket ain't bother nobody. It's in its place. It ain't in your way. It ain't
Mind
nowhere
its
near you.
business.
Why you got to go and touch my blanket? I'm just saying.
Not a 2-year-old fit.
Oh,
Yes.
no,
Yes. Yes. Go find my blanket. Lip pouting. Yes. All the things. Yes. Let's see. Next question. I'm gonna answer first. The question is what makes you special? So what makes me special? Ooh. I don't know. What makes me special? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess because my thoughts. I don't know.
She can't answer her own question.
I
I mean, you can't. And that is a tough one.
Yeah. What makes you special?
I mean, I could talk to children.
That
Okay, everybody
Not
can.
only
Not
can you talk
everybody.
to them, but they are some orderly little angels when they're
Yeah,
around
like-
her. Let me get the same
so
group of
that I
kids.
agree. You hit the nail on the head.
Yes,
I agree with
yes,
that
uh-huh.
because not everybody has
Right.
that ministry.
Yes.
That won't my calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I volunteered
Yeah.
at the kids' church
Oh.
for 30 seconds.
Oh,
And I said,
okay.
no, y'all
Okay.
gotta find me another
Yes,
ministry.
this is
Uh-huh.
not gonna work.
Yeah.
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 I love the kids.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I love the kids.
Yes.
However, comma.
However,
Yeah.
comma. Yeah. Yeah.
I think seeing the good in people.
That is
Yeah.
truly a gift because sometimes
Yeah.
some people.
Yes. Yes. Like, why? Why don't you just smack her? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a crime,
Yeah,
and that's why I didn't just smack her.
Okay, Toya. We're back down to singles now.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory?
Man, my favorite memory.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say I visited my grandmother one time, and we used to sit down. She stayed in a like a high rise. We sat down in the lobby with the big window and just people watched. And she literally, like everybody knew her and stopped to say something to her. So I think, and it was like all types of people. People I'm like, how do you know them, grandmother? But yeah, so I think that's probably my favorite memory. Yeah.
What say you, Donna?
I mean, I feel like this question should say, what is one of your favorite memories?
Yeah, it is one of.
One
okay.
of your favorite
Okay.
memories.
Yeah.
Because who has one? Who has just
This
a favorite
is why
memory?
the book, no, the journal is not working.
You are telling all on
I'm
yourself.
sorry. I'm
We
just
are
saying.
figuring out the
Like,
problem.
yes, I'm
This
saying.
right
Like, I
here.
have plenty.
She didn't read the
I
instruction
did not.
page.
I did not. So one of my favorite memories.
She done changed the question. She done reworded the question.
I'm sorry. I would have to say, I'm gonna pick something recent. Is being with y'all, like just us, like in our recording moments, just the organic
Ever in
conversation.
life. Ever in life.
No, we're not doing ever in life.
Yeah, it says what?
How's she gonna tell? Maybe
Is
that's
your
maybe
favorite
that's
moment?
maybe that's my favorite moment ever in life.
Oh, come on.
And like, oh, you are disrespecting my memory. I mean, I am appalled right now. Okay. All right, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. If you want me to just get like, I don't know. But that is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Y'all. Okay, being with my sisters.
so she got her one in.
Okay, I got my one in. But if you want me to be more general or more, so I think probably, and I shared this before, like when we were younger and my mom used to get silly and chase us around the house and like trying to like poke us with the pen, but really she wasn't poking us with the pen, but we would be screaming our lungs out. I think it's one of my favorite memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, did that qualify?
Yes, it did.
Okay,
It did.
thank you.
Okay. One of my favorite memories, I was 13. And I would go to the summers at my aunt's in Connecticut. And this one particular summer, we were walking downtown, and I was with my uncle and my cousin, and we walked past this music instrument shop, and there was a clarinet in the window. And at this point, I always had to borrow my instruments from the school because, my mother couldn't afford to buy an instrument. And I would always stop and, like just admire this. And so it was time for me to go home because summer was over and school was starting. And my uncle told me, come take a ride with me. I want to take you somewhere. I'm like, okay, la, la, la. Get in the car. And I literally did the la, 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 la.
I know you did.
I
knew it. I knew it really happened.
And we go to this store, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh my God, my eyes are big now, but they were the size of silver dollars. Like, oh my God. And we went in the store, and he was like, I want that in the window. And he brought me a brand new clarinet, and that was the best gift time memory ever in life. Like, because I didn't say, oh, can you buy, like little kids. Like, I would just stop and I would just look at it. And I would just look at it knowing that I would never be able to afford that. Nobody would ever buy that for me.
Yeah.
But he paid attention.
Aww.
And that just, I remember that. And that kept that until, oh God, how long? I know I was an adult. I held on to that because I did not want to let it go.
Yeah.
But I, knew that, I didn't have any use for it anymore.
Right.
So, a friend of mine was having a yard sale for a charity thing, and I
Oh, okay.
gave it to her for,
Aw.
to raise money. But that would be my favorite memory.
Aw,
That would be
that's
my favorite memory.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Let's see. I think this will be well, no, I'm gonna have two more. One more after this one. Doc, is there anything that you take for granted?
I mean, don't we all? I think sometimes I'll probably take, I don't know if I want to say the person, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think sometimes I take my husband for granted because, you know, that's just, it's just sometimes you get spoiled and people they're amazing and they're, who they are. And you forget that everybody's not like that person. And, so I think sometimes I, do not show appreciation enough for him. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say the kids because you don't realize how much unconditional love they have for you, so you just are used to it, so you can take it for granted. Yeah.
That's true.
For me, I would have to say time. I literally take time for granted, and what I mean by that is I'm a planner, and I get so frustrated or flustered or down on myself when I don't get everything done in the day that I set out to do. And I gotta realize that, time waits for no one, and it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's it's
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Like you have more time tomorrow.
Right.
Like, if God see fit. But
Right.
there's more time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. So I would say
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
I would say time.
Okay.
My last question. Describe one good thing. One, Doc,
Stop coming for me.
that has happened to you this month. And I'll go first. What's this month?
Yeah.
What day are we on?
October. I would have to say one good thing that happened to me this month is that my husband and I celebrated our 17-year wedding anniversary. So yes.
Okay. That's good.
What say you, Doc?
I got mapping out the month. Let me see. I'll say I got an opportunity to celebrate since we're talking about gratitude and all that. I got an opportunity to celebrate a coworker. So we did balloons and all these things for her, and she was genuinely appreciative and excited and happy, and it was her joy that made me feel even more excited. So yeah, I'll say that was something good.
What say you,
Say the
Toya?
question one more time.
Describe one good thing that happened to you this month.
One good thing that happened to me this month.
Okay.
I mean, this is kind of whack. It's work related. I got to meet up with some coworkers that I usually don't get to work with. We just did trade resets at a store, but it was, we got to bond and fix our store up. So, yeah.
That's not
That's
whack.
whack. I know.
Oh, okay.
That's yeah.
I mean, it was evidently it made an impression because
Right.
you thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got to see my Lizzie Bean. I used to work with her at Pembroke Mall. So, yeah.
Which is no longer with us anymore.
I know.
I know.
But
We
that's
miss her
all the
more.
questions I have for today. And we as a panel hope that this little question and answer session helped the doc rekindle rekindle her relationship with a gratitude
Yes,
journal.
it has.
We want to hear reports.
Okay. And actually, how about this? So that we can help each other, let's start a
Why
gratitude
she
challenge.
throwing us in it?
I'm talking about the viewers
Oh,
too.
the people. Okay.
Let's
the
have
folks.
a gratitude challenge.
Okay.
Where for how many days y'all want to do it? Let's pick a number.
No, you're
Like
the one
10
that has the problem.
Let's do it for the month of November. Since
Okay, so for
Thanksgiving
the
is-
month of
sorry.
November, let's go ahead and do every day we have to post something we're grateful for.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
How's
I can do
that
that.
sound? So gratitude challenge. It's
Okay.
on, y'all. Let's go.
Okay.
And remember, she's the one that instituted it.
I'm going to be consistent.
So she said.
I cannot.
I'm gonna have to set my timer,
Okay.
my reminders, and yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have for my segment.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Heal With Us.
And remember, healing is a process, so take it one day at a time.
And we would be grateful if you guys reached out to us via email at healwithus3@gmail.com. Check us out across all social media platforms. And remember the Dots Challenge. Every day in November, we're going to post something that we're grateful for. And one of us will check and maybe read out some of those things that people are grateful for during the episode. But thank you for checking us out.
Heal with us.
You with us. In your business.